And here we meet Laszlo. He's in the dark. And he's shining light from his flashlight. And it's really small near him. But you see, the light gets bigger and wider and takes us to our title page, which is The Dark. Laszlo was afraid of the dark. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it when it gets dark. They prefer it when it's light. Look, you can see he's playing with his cars. He has a flashlight here. And the sun is going down. The Dark lived in the same house as Laszlo. A big place with a creaky roof, smooth, cold windows, and several sets of stairs. Here's Laszlo up at the top. You can see some light coming from down here. Sometimes the Dark hid in the closet. So look, you can see this is maybe his bedroom, maybe a living room. He's playing with his cars on the floor. And if you open the closet door just a little bit, you'll see it's dark in there. Sometimes it sat behind the shower curtain. Yeah, so there's the bathroom. And out here is light because the light is turned on. But when you open the shower curtain, there's just darkness back there. But mostly it spent its time in the basement. All day long, the Dark would wait in a distant corner, far from the squeaks and rattles of the washing machine, pressed up against some old damp boxes and a chest of drawers nobody ever opened. So this must be the door to the basement. I have a basement in my house. Does anyone else have a basement? Yeah, you just have to turn on the light when you go down there. At night, of course, the Dark went out and spread itself against the windows and doors of Laszlo's house. But in the morning, the Dark would be back in the basement where it belonged. Laszlo would peek at the Dark every morning. So every morning he opened the door to the basement and looked down. "Hi," he would say. "Hi, Dark." Wow, it is pretty dark down there. Laszlo thought that if he visited the Dark in the Dark's room, maybe the Dark wouldn't come visit him in his room. Now look, here's Laszlo. He's in his bed. He has his flashlight. You can tell it's nighttime. It's dark outside. And this is very important. Look, his nightlight is on. It's shining light so he can see in the night. But one night, it did. The Dark came to his bedroom. So look, you can see he's still in his bed, under the blanket, still with his flashlight. His window's somewhere over here. The nightlight is somewhere over here, but the nightlight isn't working, is it? "Laszlo," the Dark said in the dark. The voice of the Dark was as creaky as the roof of the house, and as smooth and cold as the windows. And even though the Dark was right next to Laszlo, the voice seemed very far away. "What do you want?" asked Laszlo. "I want to show you something," said the Dark. So Laszlo got out of bed, turned on his flashlight, and look, you can see again. The farther away, the wider the beam gets. In here? So remember, there's the closet with the little car on the floor. "No," said the Dark. So there's dark in there, but that's not what he wants to show him. "Here?" Remember, behind that shower curtain? No, said the Dark. "Downstairs." "Downstairs?" "Yes," said the Dark. So look, Laszlo's upstairs, shining his flashlight down the steps. If I remember, the door to the basement is somewhere down there too. In Laszlo's living room was the biggest window in the house. Laszlo looked out at all the dark outside. Above him, the roof creaked, and he closed his eyes like this. Now the dark was all Laszlo can see. Is it dark when you close your eyes too? Let's try it. Oh yeah, really dark. All right, open your eyes, open your eyes. No, no, said the dark, not there. Down here. Remember, that's the door to the basement that Laszlo goes to every day. In the basement? Asked Laszlo. Yes, said the dark. So there's the stairs down into the basement. Look over here. There's a little piece of furniture. Laszlo had never dared come to the dark's room at night. Come closer, said the dark. What do you think he's going to do? Go down? Stay up? I don't know. There's a lot of choices. Laszlo came closer. Even closer, said the dark. Look, he wants him to come over to this piece of furniture. Now, you might be afraid of the dark, but the dark is not afraid of you. That's why the dark is always close by. The dark peeks around the corner and waits behind the door, and you can see the dark up in the sky almost every night, gazing down at you as you gaze up at the stars. Without a creaky roof, the rain would fall on your bed. And without a smooth, cold window, you could never see outside. And without a set of stairs, you could never go into the basement, where the dark spends its time. Without a closet, you would have nowhere to put your shoes. And without a shower curtain, you would splash water all over the bathroom. And without the dark, everything would be light, and you would never know if you needed a light bulb. That's a clue. Bottom drawer, said the dark. Here's the top drawer. Here's the bottom drawer. What do you think is inside? What? Bottom drawer, said the dark. Open the bottom drawer. So it opened up. What is this? It's a light bulb. Who thinks they know where this light bulb goes? Thank you, said Laszlo. You're welcome, said the dark. Aha. Do you see it? It's for the nightlight. There's Laszlo back in bed. By the time Laszlo got back into bed, the dark was no longer in his room, except when he closed his eyes to go to sleep. The next morning, Laszlo visited the dark in the basement. So remember, he used to only stand at the top and say hi. Today he went downstairs. Hi, he said. Hi, dark. The dark didn't answer, but the bottom drawer was still open, so it looked like something in the corner was smiling. The dark kept living with Laszlo, kept on living with Laszlo, but it never bothered him again. The end. And why do you think it never bothered him again? Sounds like he knew how to fix the problem of the dark. Just get a new light bulb. That's it. That is the dark.